China is about to send shockwaves through the skies. Imagine a single drone, larger than most fighter jets, cruising above 15,000 meters, staying airborne for 36 hours, and launching over 100 mini-drones in midair. This isn't science fiction. It's the Jiutian SS-UAV, a cutting-edge aerial mothership designed to control drone swarms like a queen bee commanding a hive. As its first test flight approaches, questions swirl. Is it a military breakthrough or an overhyped fantasy? The Jiutian SS-UAV, developed by China's AVIC in partnership with Shaanxi Unmanned Equipment Technology and Hage Communications, represents a new generation of high-altitude, long-endurance, hail drones, but not just in size or range. It's designed to function as an aerial mothership, capable of launching and coordinating swarms of smaller unmanned aerial systems (UAS) in real-time battlefield scenarios. First revealed at the 15th Zhuhai Airshow in 2024, the Jiutian drew immediate attention for its unconventional role. Unlike drones such as the MQ-9 Reaper, which are optimized for surveillance and precision strike, the Jiutian is built primarily as a command and control node, functioning like an airborne aircraft carrier that deploys and manages a fleet of micro or kamikaze drones. Despite sensationalized animations circulating online, some showing it releasing hundreds of Shahid 136 type loitering munitions, the actual specifications paint a more realistic, yet still formidable, picture. The Jiutian measures 25 meters in wingspan, 16 meters in length, and has a maximum takeoff weight of 16 tons. It carries a payload of up to 6 tons, which can include cruise missiles KD-88, glide bombs LY-V501, air-to-air missiles, and clusters of quadcopters or microdrones. Its operational ceiling of 15,000 meters positions it above many traditional air defense envelopes, while its 36-hour endurance and 7,000 kilometers range make it suitable for sustained presence missions across the Taiwan Strait or South China Sea. 8 external hardpoints allow flexible loadouts. 6 stations can support heavier weapons or drone pods, and 2 are likely reserved for self-defense missiles. Depending on mission objectives, the drone can be reconfigured to carry offensive munitions, ISR payloads, or drone swarms. Importantly, this isn't just about launching drones. It's about orchestrating an intelligent swarm from above. Each deployed drone could perform specialized tasks, coordinated via the Jiutian's onboard systems. The Jiutian isn't just large, it's multifunctional and strategic. Yet to fully understand its significance, we must examine why China has invested so heavily in a system this complex, and what military role it's meant to play. The Jiutian SS-UAV isn't being built in a vacuum. Its emergence aligns with China's broader military modernization efforts, which include 6th-generation fighter jets, hypersonic missiles, and AI-based combat systems. More specifically, Jiutian represents a deliberate step toward asymmetric aerial warfare, a strategy aimed at countering technologically superior adversaries like the United States through unconventional, scalable, and lower-cost tools. The primary mission of the Jiutian is to extend China's reach and resilience in contested environments like the Taiwan Strait, the South China Sea, or potentially even as far as Guam. With its high-altitude cruising capability and satellite-controlled systems, it can operate well beyond the line of sight from Chinese territory, projecting force without putting pilots at risk. It fills a strategic niche, one that blends persistence, autonomy, and swarm capability. As a flying command post, Jiutian can deploy dozens of drones simultaneously, each tailored for roles such as jamming, reconnaissance, or direct strike. Unlike traditional bombers or fighters that risk destruction if they enter dense air defense zones, Jiutian can remain on the edge, outside missile range, and allow its swarm to penetrate deep into enemy territory. This approach overloads enemy radar and missile defense systems by saturating the area with multiple fast-moving, small, and unpredictable drones. The more advanced the swarm AI becomes, the more autonomous each drone can act, changing flight paths, switching targets, or even retasking mid-flight in response to battlefield dynamics. Jiutian also complements China's move toward decentralized combat architecture. In the age of networked warfare, centralized command structures are vulnerable. By contrast, a Jiutian-led operation could maintain battlefield cohesion through a dispersed, air-based swarm system. Even if ground-based communications are jammed or destroyed, Notably, Jiutian's development reflects China's increasing reliance on private sector defense firms. While AVIC leads the design, the inclusion of newer players like Shaanxi Unmanned Equipment Technology allows for faster innovation cycles. The fourth prototype was reportedly completed in April 2025, just 18 months after the project began, showing an aggressive development pace unheard of in traditional defense contracting. By combining AI, modular payloads, and long-endurance flight, Jiutian is clearly more than a surveillance drone. While the Jiutian SS-UAV appears revolutionary on paper, the transition from prototype to battlefield-ready system is anything but guaranteed. The complexity of operating an aerial swarm hub brings with it serious operational and strategic challenges. First, there's the issue of survivability. Despite flying at 15,000 meters, the Jiutian is not a stealth platform. Its radar signature is likely significant, making it a prime target for systems like Patriot PAC-3, THAAD, or Aegis BMD. Unlike smaller drones that are difficult to detect, the Jiutian's size makes it vulnerable to long-range interceptors, especially if operating without supporting jamming or decoy systems. Second, the communications infrastructure required to coordinate a drone swarm at long range is vulnerable. Swarm coordination depends on satellite uplinks and real-time data processing, which can be jammed or spoofed. Cyber attacks or electronic warfare countermeasures could compromise mission execution, especially in conflict zones brimming with anti-drone tech. There's also the risk of technical failure or miscoordination among the drones. Unlike single-strike weapons, swarm operations require seamless coordination between dozens, potentially hundreds of nodes. One weak link in the communication chain can degrade effectiveness or lead to mid-air collisions or target confusion. Then there's the doctrinal and ethical concern. A system like Jiutian could significantly lower the threshold for conflict. If unmanned systems can carry out missions without risking pilots, it becomes easier for military planners to authorize strikes. This has profound implications in hot zones like the Taiwan Strait, where a swarm operation might be interpreted as a full-scale offensive even if it's just a drone mission. Another concern is that Jiutian could become a single point of failure. If detected and destroyed mid-mission, the entire swarm could lose coordination. Even with redundancy built in, the central role of the mothership makes it a high-value target, likely prompting adversaries to preemptively strike or jam it at the first sign of activity. Finally, Jiutian's long-term success hinges on software maturity and field integration. China's claims about swarm AI, adaptive targeting, and autonomous flight need real-world validation. While the June 2025 flight test is a major milestone, actual deployment will depend on how well these complex systems perform under combat simulations or actual conflict. The Jiutian SS-UAV isn't just another drone, it's a flying command center that could redefine modern warfare. By launching and coordinating swarms from the sky, it shifts the battlefield from runways to the stratosphere. But with that innovation comes serious questions. Can it operate safely in contested airspace? Will swarm tech lower the threshold for conflict? What happens when carriers no longer need oceans? China is testing the answers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on space exploration and scientific discoveries, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Also, you can visit our website, spaceinews.com. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.